I have told you already in the first video we have discussed two gentlemen of Verona, the prose lesson. There was interesting story. So in this video we are going to analyze transformation of sentences. This is the topic today. So English grammar. So before that I would like to ask some questions about what does mean grammar. Grammar is the soul of every language. You know very well. Grammar is very important for us. If you want to learn English or any other foreign languages in Indian languages except our mother tongue, grammar is very important. Even our mother tongue also has some rules and regulations. There is a grammar. Actually, here is my point of view. Grammar is nothing but the rules and regulations framed for speaking and writing in any language without a mistake. Thus, English language also has some rules and regulations. So, the fact that grammar is very important. So, in grammar, the transformation of sentences, the topic is very important one. What is mean transformation of sentences? It is a process. It is a process which one sentence change one grammatical structure to another one without alternating the meaning of the sentences. This is called a transformation of sentence. This is process. On sentence, for example, passive reported speech. So there is a lot of examples. If you want to change active voice to passive voice, you should not change the meaning, but the grammatical structure change one to another one. This process called transformation of sentences. Okay, the following topics are related to the transformation of sentence. As I have told you already, reported speech, then passive a simple common complex, and degrees of comparison. These four topics are best examples for transformation of sentences. So in these four topics, the very important one for our learning, writing and speaking for us English. The first one we are going to analyze today, reported speech. What is mean reported speech? Don't get panic. This is a direct speech and indirect speech. Reported speech can be divided into two categories. Thus, direct speech and indirect speech. In direct speech, we reproduce the actual words of the speaker within quotation. In direct speech, we reproduce the actual words of the speaker within quotation. For example, Mohan said to his brother. Actually, Mohan is the first person, his brother is the second person, we are a third person. Third person singular. So, Mohan, what he has said to his brother. That's we have given in the quotation. This is direct speech. Mohan said to his brother. In quotation, we have to go to the function tomorrow. This is a matter which Mohan said to his brother. Okay, this is direct speech. Then what is my indirect speech? In indirect speech, we should not reproduce the actual words of the speaker. We have to make some changes. What are the changes? For example, same sentence in the indirect speech, Mohan told his brother. Now we are speaking third person. So Mohan told his brother that they refers to Mohan and his brother. They had to go to the function the next day. I hope now you get some understanding. So I will explain the rules and regulations. The following changes should be made when the sentence changes direct to indirect. Already know very well, just now I have explained direct speech, we reproduce the actual words of the speaker within quotation. Okay, but indirect speech we should not reproduce the actual words of the speaker. We have to make some changes. So these are the changes. Number 1, reporting verb should be changed. Number 2, remove comma and quotation. Number 3, add suitable conjunction. and then pronouns should be changed, tense should be changed, final adverbials should be changed. Students, please pause the video and note it down. These are the very important rules and regulations as we have already discussed in the classroom. These are the main changes when one sentence change direct speech to indirect speech. Number 1, reporting verb should be changed, remove comma and quotation, add suitable conjunction, and pronouns should be changed, and tense should be changed, and time and adverbials should be changed. These 6 rules should be added when one sentence change direct speech to indirect speech. At the same time, if you want change indirect to direct, these are the rules already added, so we should remove. For example, reporting verb should be changed in the common form, add comma and quotation, remove suitable conjunction, and pronouns should be changed, tense should be changed in the opposite form, and time and adverbial should be changed in the noun. So these are the points. First, do you know one thing? Why I why I highlight the point, the first and third point? First and third, I highlighted the points. Why? Oh, there is a reason behind. These are the 6 rules for common for all kinds of sentences. All kinds of sentences. For example, how many kinds of sentences in English? Statement, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. There are 5 kinds of sentences in English, but we are using mainly 4 kinds of sentences. The 5th one is aptative sentences. Aptative sentences contain probability and wishes. These type of sentences called aptative sentences. Okay, 4 kinds of sentences we have, but these 6 rules, 6 changes common for all kinds of sentences except first and third rules. These 2 rules, first and third rules, should be changed according to the kinds of the sentence. How? I will explain. These are the tense-based rules. As I have told you already, these are the 6 rules common for all kinds of sentences, but these 2 rules should be changed according to the kinds of sentences. For example, first one, in case is there a statement, a reporting verb should be changed like that. Again, I suggest you to just pause the video and take notes everything. In direct speech, is there a statements, the reporting verb should be changed to like that. For example, said do in direct speech. In indirect speech, we have to change the reporting verb as told. Said, said. Says, says. Says to, tells. Suitable conjunction is that. Then, is there any interrogative sentences? Questions. I mean questions. Interrogative sentences. Is there any interrogative sentences? Reporting verb should be whatever may be the reporting verb. For example, said do, said says, says to, whatever may be the reporting verb, we have to change in indirect speech asked. So what are the conjunction for interrogative sentences? If or whether for polar questions. Do you know what does mean polar questions? Polar question means yes or no questions. Already we have discussed in the classroom. For yes or no question or polar questions, we have to use if or whether conjunction. For information questions means here WH questions. For information questions, there is no conjunction. Interrogative words should be repeated. Okay. Then, in case there is imperative sentences, reporting verb should be changed like that. For example, according to the meaning of the sentence, according to the situation of the sentence, we have to use requested to, ordered to, pleased to, advised to, commanded, pleased, etc. according to the meaning of the sentence, we have to change the reporting verb like that. Conjunction 2 plus verb 1 form, infinitive. Already we have discussed what is my non-finite verbs and finite verbs. These are the non-finite verbs, infinitive, gerund and participle. So here is an infinitive, 2 plus verb 1 form. For example, to play, to run, to study, to go. These are the infinitive. So conjunction should be used infinitive. If there some sentences contain don't in direct speech, then in indirect speech we have to use not to plus verb 1 form. So I will explain with examples later. Okay. For imperative sentences, no tense change. Okay. The final one, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences, there are two kinds of exclamation. Exclaimed joyfully, exclaimed sorrowfully. Reporting should be changed like that, in case according to the meaning of the sentence. Exclaimed in joyfully and exclaimed sorrowfully. Conjunction is that. Okay. Next, first we should understand the process. The last 5 slides we have learned the rules and regulations, common rules and regulations, 6 rules for all kinds of sentences, and 10 space rules we have learned. I hope you have taken the note. Now I am going to explain the process. How? First one, statement. I am going to explain how we have to change the statement. Okay. Listen the example. Mohan said to his brother, open quotation, we have to go to the function tomorrow. This is a direct speech. So we have to change into indirect speech. First we should understand what kind of sentence given in the quotation. This is the main point. I remember this is the main point. First we should understand what kind of sentence given in the quotation. Here, statement. We have to go to the function tomorrow. Statement. That's all. So statement means we are going to change direct speech to indirect speech. The first one, reporting verb should be changed. The words given in the brown color, a reporting verb. Students, please understand, the words given in the brown color, this is a reporting verb. The words given in the green color, reported part. Reporting part, reported part. There are 2 parts. So we should consider the reporting part. Reporting part, there is a verb, said do, reporting verb. Reporting verb should be changed. Students, just understand, this is a statement. So according to our rules, said to means we have to use told. So Mohan told his brother. The second rules, remove comma and quotation. Okay, we have removed. Then add suitable conjunction. This is a statement. As I have told you already, if there is any statement, we have to use the conjunction that. Mohan told his brother that. Then pronouns should be changed. Here we should understand the pronoun given in the quotation referred in the reporting verb. The pronouns which was given in the reported part, what it mentioned in the reporting part, we should understand. So we refers to Mohan and his brother. So here is a third person, they called them they. I hope you understand very well. Then Mohan told his brother that they. Okay. Here tense change. Present tense to past tense and past tense to past perfect tense. Friends, a student, you should understand, is there in the present tense we should change in the past tense. Is there in the past tense we should change in the indirect speech as the past perfect tense. In direct speech in the present continuous tense, in indirect speech we should change past continuous tense. In direct speech, the past continuous, in indirect speech we should change past perfect continuous. I remember again. Indirect speech is there in the present tense. We have to change into past tense. Is there any past tense? We have to change past to perfect tense. Is there present continuous? Past continuous. Next slide I will explain with the key points. Okay. Now have to is a present tense. So we have to change had to. Mohan told his brother that they had to go to the function tomorrow. Okay. The final one. 5 rules we have added. First one, reporting verb should be changed, and then remove comma and quotation, and add suitable conjunction, and pronouns changed, and tense change. The final one, time and adverbial change, if any. Here time and adverbial at tomorrow is time and adverbials. Okay, tomorrow is a time. So tomorrow here in indirect speech, tomorrow in indirect speech you have to change the next day. So Mohan told his brother that they had to go to the function the next day. I hope you understood very well. This is a statement. Some key points I give. So tense changes, direct to indirect. How present tense and past tense. Already I have told you past tense, past perfect, past perfect same, and present continuous, past continuous, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Some adverbial changes I have given. Here means there. In indirect speech here, and indirect speech there. This, that, tomorrow, the following day, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, now, then, etc. Okay, we have learned how to change a direct speech to indirect speech, and the statement. At the same time, a statement. 4 kinds of sentences in English. The first kind is statement. Is there in a statement how to change direct speech to indirect speech? We have learned. Okay, thank you. So we don't have enough time. So in this part 2 video, this is a part 1 video. We have discussed the statement, how to change the direct speech to indirect speech in the statement. And part 2 video we will discuss the explanations about interrogative, imperative and exclamatory sentences. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. We will meet the next video. Thank you.